Yeah, you been up to much better? You like sounds like Andre filled me in a little bit with like J Hobbs. Sounds like things have changed a little bit for. At least you're all still around, you know.
Yeah. No, J-Ob's back with the best. I think it's best for him. And we've been, to be honest, things are looking really good. Yeah, I'd say there's still a little bit of maybe growing pains isn't the right
Oh,
word. We're
always.
still kind of getting to know each other. You know what I mean? A lot of us.
Yeah.
We got people coming from all walks. But we got a good bunch, eh? Good bunch.
I mean, listen, bro. You guys have done. I mean, basically, without us, the merger that everyone discussed a little while ago. Because originally there were plans to merge Fudge and Furious, ourselves, and James Kelly's crew. So you guys have just kind of. It didn't happen, but it's kind of naturally happened, which is probably for the best, you know. Because if you force that shit, then yeah, you can get a lot of problems, you know, a lot of clashes of personalities and shit.
Indeed, we've had a few, you know.
Yeah, always gonna happen, brother.
As long as we come out from those like little moments, you know, still a group, and we don't like have someone, you know, throw a patty because they didn't get their way.
Yeah.
Because that's what I can't stand that, man. You know.
Yeah. Thing is, though,
if you've been told no, that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
no. So don't cry and whinge and maybe go fucking, you know, join another gang just because you didn't get your own way. Fuck off. You were never meant to be here if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Edgar's got a good head on his shoulders from what I've heard, bro. So like, you just kind of naturally going to realize that when you got like different gangs coming together, or like they've had two different ways of doing things. So then, you know, so like if me and you did it, you're gonna have your way that you're used to, I'm gonna have my way, so you just gotta find a middle ground, you know.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I'm still getting very much learning, you know, like for example, we tried to counter a cargo yesterday. It went pretty bad, like, you know, and I came away from it feeling like I was useless pretty much. I don't know why I was even on the job, like, but
Yeah.
I was there to support the gang and to potentially, you know, hit a lick, but it just didn't go that way, you know.
Yeah, I mean the way, because I'll be sure we've been through like similar. So when we in the past we merged with ESB, those guys were like, I know what, I'd probably compare them to like in style wise when you're in jobs, like similar to J Hobbs, you know what I mean? Like they just literally go bam, this point, bum, 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 comms all the time.
Go.
And we are just like chaotic, don't listen to anybody. You know what I mean? So like the way we did it, and it actually really fucking helped, would be my advice to you would be just do shit like rob stores and stuff. Like just do it as much as you can and like mix the group up and like just start getting used to each other's style, you know.
Exactly.
And then that way, then you do that for a few weeks, and then when you start hitting the big jobs, then you'll know each other at least a little bit better. Because yeah, I have been in that situation. Funny enough, with I felt useless on a job before, but I put it that way.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it was with the first time I ever felt like that was with the person that Edgar got found guilty of killing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Leah. She back in the day, like a long time ago, she took me on an oil rig without telling me I was going on an oil rig job. So I didn't even have a gun. And I just,
oh my God,
so yeah. I was with one of the biggest gangs in the city, the Mandem, at the time, and me and Aaliyah, and I was just running around in the back pretending to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
And we actually successfully did it.
I mean, that's fucking awesome, mate.
But
unfortunately, like I said, we tried to counter it. They got themselves into a hilltop position where it was very hard for us to get close to them.
Who was it you were trying to counter? Do you know?
I don't know what they're calling themselves now, but I think it was Rays, like, you know, half of Hydra or whatever.
Oh, listen, bro, they know what they're doing, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know. Even
if they're like relatively new, they'll all still know each other's style, the way their crew is formed.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit happens, bro.
Next time, like we had a discussion about, I think next time we just need to stick together a bit more, work on our communication, work on, you know, not hesitating and stuff. You know, there was definitely some hesitation whether, you know, when we were going to push, if we should stay put, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, you'll be good. Yeah, yeah. It's just literally growing pains is literally the right word for it, bro. You'll be fine. You'll probably. I'll be honest with you. You'll probably lose like a couple of people along the way. They'll probably realize it ain't for them. But like that's just part of it, man. But then you'll find two people who love what you do. You know what I mean? Like that's just the life, bro.
Yep, no, I get it.
Well-
Yeah, so we got a good blend of people. Like we got business-minded people. We've got, you know, people who want to be involved in everything, and then we've got like sort of like leader, you know, people who are actually setting up the jobs and saying, right, we're gonna go do this now and this. So you know, it's a good blend right now. I think we need like a solid victory or something.
Yeah,
you know,
you
like
just need